My name is Eiji. This is kind of sudden, but our class president is...
Look at Aoi's result. It's so bad. Stop it.
I couldn't help but see it. Her score was so bad, it shocked everyone.
You got nothing but F's again this time. How can you be a class president when you're this stupid?
Aoi-san is beautiful and has a good personality, but...
I thought I did pretty well this time, but...
It seems that heaven did not give her 3 things. But I can't say much, because I only got D- for every subject. Well, my situation is a little different though.
Hey, I just thought of something funny. How about we all make a bet on the next exam? A bet? How about the girl who gets the lowest score goes out with the boy with the lowest score? Isn't that too much? What? You don't like it? It's fine as long as you don't get the lowest score. So it's easy, right? That's true, but...
Wait a minute.
It's settled. I'm looking forward to the final exam.
Thus, at Warumi's discretion, a bet was made that the boy and girl with the worst scores in the final exam would go out with each other. That meant that if things went on like this, me and Aoi-san would be going out. Oh man, it would be easy for me to avoid being the worst among the boys. Although, then all my hard work will have been for naught.
Warumi's suggestion today was terrible, huh?
Aoi-san's beautiful and popular, so she must be jealous.
Even so, that was a bit much. Well, I can't exactly say that to her face though, since if I did, I might become a target.
Warumi, she's smart, but she's such a bitch. Well, I understand them. You can't say anything if you think that might make you the next target, even if you don't agree. That's what people do.
Hey, Eiji-kun, you haven't left yet?
No, I'm on today's duty.
I see. Thanks for your hard work.
Are you studying?
Yeah, well, I'm always studying, to some degree.
I see. She's always studying, but still gets that score?
If things continue like this, you and I might end up dating.
I guess so. After all, we're at the bottom by far, unless a miracle happens. She's obviously struggling. No one wants to be in a relationship with a shady guy like me. I get it.
I'm sorry for bothering you.
What?
Just because I got Warumi's attention, I'm dragging you into this stupid thing. If you go out with me, I'm sure Warumi will make fun of you and make you feel bad. I'm really sorry.
Aoi-san. There's no reason why she should apologize. I don't know if she's some kind of a softie or... Well, I can't leave you like this.
What?
Hey, why don't you study with me? I think it's better for both of us to study together rather than alone. I don't know if we can both avoid the lowest grade, but at least, would you like to try?
Sure.
I can't shake the idea that I'm going to get the lowest score among guys. But at least if Aoi-san can avoid the lowest score among girls, she won't have to go out with me. And so, from the next day after school, we began our study session. Aoi's academic performance was, what can I say? It was lower than I had expected, and I had to start over from the very basics. But thanks to her hard work, it has been gradually improving. 1 week left until the final exam.
I wonder, Eiji-kun, do you think I can avoid the lowest score?
To be honest, it's a little tough.
I see.
But in this short period of time, you've improved a lot, Aoi-san. It's unbelievable! If only we had a little more time for studying.
What? Are you guys studying together? Warumi, you're ridiculous. I don't see the point in studying with another idiot.
You don't know that until you try it.
It's not very convincing coming from someone who always gets a D. Well, you'd better hang in there. I wonder who will end up going out with whom. Ha! See ya!
Warumi, she stopped by just to tell us that crap.
Hey, Eiji-kun, you have to take the test seriously this time, okay?
What? What do you mean, seriously?
Eiji-kun, you always get D. You do it on purpose, don't you?
Well, why do you say that?
Actually, in the last test, when I was collecting the answer sheets, I found that you had left half of the answers blank. At first, I just thought you were a different type of person from me. You know, I'm the type of person who fills in the answer sheet no matter what. So...
Yeah, I've always thought that you could only fill in the answer columns, not the whole paper with scribbles.
Then I thought, you leave more than half of the answers blank for every subject, and you still get a D, not an F. So maybe you're doing it on purpose.
That's...
Besides, I can tell when we study together like this. You're really good at teaching me what I don't understand. You're really smart, aren't you?
Well, to be frank, when I was in junior high school, I never got anything but first place in tests. Not only in school, but also in national tests.
Even in the national tests?
They said I was the smartest student since the school's foundation, and it felt good at first. But the expectations of the adults around me became heavier and heavier. It was nice that they were happy when I got good scores on tests. But they would tell me how my future should be and even try to decide my career path, not even listening to my own wishes. So, I got tired of that. I turned down the school I was recommended to and applied to this high school. I just barely scored enough on the entrance exams to get in. And as long as I didn't get any F on the tests, I was fine. If I make people think that I'm inconspicuous, silent, and boring, no one will pay attention to me. That's how I live my life now, avoiding the spotlight. It was only when people stopped having expectations for me that I could relax. That's why I'm not going to take the next test seriously.
I see. I can't tell you to get good scores then.
Yeah, but I might have changed my mind a little when I saw you working so hard.
What?
Maybe I'll do the best I can with what I'm good at.
Shut up! Aoi? In the first place? There must be a mistake. You cheated. That's right. You must have cheated, Aoi. No.
No way she cheated. She just guessed how the test would be like. There's all there is to it.
What? I don't believe it. Just because she guessed?
She thoroughly analyzed the past trends of tests and predicted the questions that teachers are likely to make in every subject. The statistics and trends gathered from the vast amount of information are the most accurate data available. I made a collection of predictive questions for this test based on that data. I asked Aoi-san to answer the questions I made for her in order to get out of the last place in a limited amount of time.
I understand how that works. But why did I get the last place?
It's easy. I shared my predictive questions to everyone in the class and asked them to study. And you didn't study much because you thought it was impossible for you to be in last place anyway. Didn't you?
Ugh! You shared the predictive questions not only to Aoi but to everyone?
Come on, you've got to realize that. You may have thought you're the leader of the class, but everyone is fed up with your arrogance. Yes!
Oh no, you're lying. There's no way people would believe this stuff about questions predicted by someone with as bad grades as you. What is this? The results of the national tests from junior high school?
Didn't you take at least one of these when you were in junior high school?
I remember now. I remember. There was a junior high school genius named Eiji Ichijo. Wait, so it was you, not a different person with the same name?
Well, I got the lowest score among the guys, and you're at the bottom among the girls. Aren't we supposed to go out? If you go out with a dull, shady guy like me, your reputation is going to be ruined. Now that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Who the hell would go out with you?
You don't have the right to refuse.
Damn!
But if you'd still refuse, I'm sure you have something else to say.
I'm sorry.
Warumi swore that she would never do something like this again, and thus ended Warumi's dictatorship in the class. As a side note, the average score of this class was abnormally high in this test, and the teachers made us fuss about it being either a genius class or a group cheat. which caused some trouble. It was a lot of work to collect the data, so I won't do it again though.
By the way, Eiji-kun, you're amazing. You guessed the questions correctly in all the subjects.
Oh, did I? I didn't notice because I didn't even answer half of the questions.
But everyone knows that you're smart, so you didn't have to get the lowest score, did you?
Well, I didn't want the teacher to find out, and I also wanted to get the lowest score so I could go out with Warumi as her penalty.
What?
I was planning to dress up really dirty and go on a date with her. Did that turn you off?
Oh my god, you're meaner than you let on.
I'm not a good person by nature, you know.
Well, that's not true. You're a much better person than you think. I'm glad that you didn't really go out with Warumi.
What do you mean?
What? Just literally?
Would you please explain it in 2 words?
Oh, you're so mean. Well, then, I like you. Oh, that's 3 words. Oops. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Well, I can't believe you actually said that.
So, I mean, from now on, I want you to teach me not only about studying, but also about love. I want you to teach me about love. Or that's just what I was thinking about.
I'm not sure I can teach you that.
What?
Because I don't have any experience myself.
Then, will you learn with me?
I never thought it would turn out like this, but this kind of learning, well, with pleasure.